Now, I welcome you all to our course, C++ Programming for Engineering. Our course will be located in the core category of the OCS website, of the college website. So please go to this site here, www.eng.kunib.edu/OCS. And then log in using your student ID. So you should put here your student ID number, exactly as you put it in the SIS system for grades and registration. And then put here your password. If this is the first time you're using the system, your password is your first name in English. Okay? Your password is your first name in English. Then once you log in, please change it. It's not safe to have it for everybody the same. Once you are logged in, you will notice that this course will be on this side here, ENG 200, or you can go to the core courses and you'll find it somewhere belonging to one of these things. مطوع. Once you enter to this course, you'll have all the resources available for you. There's a nice welcome message at the beginning, welcoming you all to our course and hoping we all get a nice time and enjoying learning C++ together. Our book is C++ How to Program. You can buy it from the bookstore, as we have it here. You are welcome to call me on the hot phone number. It's 2498-7160 during working hours. There is also a private messaging system. Sometimes late at night, this might be online. If you have any question for the homework, midterm, or any question, you can click on this one if it's online. You'll find me chatting directly with you. If it's offline and you still click on this one, you'll be able to send me a message. News are a very essential part of our course. Everything related to our course material announcement will be in this section here. So you click on news just to see if there's any midterm to be postponed or an exam just right the corner, or for any other case. Sometimes we postpone a homework or whatever. We'll put it there. I take attendance. I take it really every 15 minutes from every class. If I don't record your name, you are absent. Absent means 0.25 of your grade will be taken off. So please come early. Late student will too late will be considered as one absent. Okay, so don't come late. Late is any time before having me reading the names. Sometimes I read the names maybe 20 minutes after the beginning of the class. If I read your name and you are here, you are considered as an early student. Otherwise, you are late. Lecture recordings of previous semesters can be seen here. Current recordings will be available in the future, close future, inshallah. Online room. Sometimes I conduct an online session. Online mean you are at home, and there is a tutorial before maybe midterms or exams, and you don't need to come here to have this tutorial. From home, you can log in and hear me, and we can discuss together as a group how to solve questions. I recommend you all start here, as it reads, start here, okay? Everything described of how to deal with this course. So how to use Interact in online experience, how to use and interact. This one here is how to upload the homework, how to use lessons, how to participate in forums, how to use wiki in the courses, and so on. The links, I apologize, it's not available now, but it will be sooner, late this day, inshallah. We will have them available, but this is a very nice jump start for everyone here. Help desk is where you just place a question, anything regarding or related to our course, and I'll be happy, myself or any other student will answer you as soon as possible. In this course, we will main thing that we will familiarize ourselves with understanding of computers and programming. So as we have it here, this is one of the main goals of our course. The second goal is to know basic problem solution concepts and bottom-up, object-oriented programming, all kind of things to how to program a computer. The syllabus is placed here. I hope it's going to open now. Yes, open. It's a PDF file. Should allow. Syllabus. Yeah, this is the one. So 10% on the homework. No, 5% homeworks. Let me zoom in this thing here. Yeah, final exam is 30%, quizzes are 10%. We have online quizzes, so all our quizzes are taken at home. I give you 24 hours to take a quiz. A quiz usually between 1 and 5 minutes it takes you to take the quiz. I'll explain it in a second. Homeworks are 3%, midterm 1 is 15%, midterm 2 is 15% again. We have a practical exam, 3%. The second practical exam is 5%. The final lab is 7%, and lab work is 10%. Attendance is 1%. So if you're absent 4 times, you get 0 in the attendance. Online participation is 1%, and if you add them all, it comes up to 100%. I drop the worst quiz, and I drop 2 lowest homeworks, and everything else is counted. Okay, if you didn't have time to register all these, it is there in the course. You can always click on it and just open it from the syllabus. The recorded, let's see, recorded lectures here. I suggest you sort them by date so that you get the correct order of these lectures. So this is C++ first project, then math operation, and all the way simple program, all the way to chapter 7, everything here. So this is one full course recorded for you if you would like to review it at any time. So if I just click on one of them, it will open you. You need to have a flash installed on your computer. Just click on display here, and it will run just from your computer. I think I need to install some plugins for this thing to run, but at home you can always install whatever plugin or flash needed and just have this running on your machine. Is there any questions regarding the syllabus, the way of learning here in this course? Okay, I think there are many questions. Okay, but let me explain one by one. First of all, how are we gonna get quizzes? Quizzes, this is the first quiz here. Checkpoint 1. At home, you enter to the system, you just click on this one, and then you just take the quiz. Let me take one such quizzes, okay, in front of you. Preview it. So this is one quiz. I have 1 minute to answer this question. Printers and scanners are input devices. What do you say? True or false? Printers and scanners are input devices. So I input something from a printer and from a scanner as well. Is it true or false? It's false. Actually, part of it is true and part is false. Since part is false, so everything is false. Come in, please. C++. Now, secondary memory is cheap and slow. True or false? This is high school knowledge. Secondary memory is cheap and slow. So you're saying true? Now, see, while if you're close to 0, second it becomes red just to drive your attention. Okay, now I've just answered this quiz here. I cannot see my answer. Oh, this is another question. Okay, let me go back and back here. Turn on no, I don't need this. So this is kind of quizzes we're gonna take in the course. It's a simple true/false questions, multiple choice, sometimes short answers. So this is these are. So I've just took the first quiz in front of you. So be prepared. The first part of chapter 1 is just introduction and general knowledge that everybody knows from high school. Okay, so it's not a big deal. I won't describe this in class because you should know it by reading the material that are given here. So this is chapter 1, Introduction to Computers. In this chapter, we will introduce the concept of computers, some of the history, some of the operating system. OS means operating system. Will be discussed here. So the objective of this first part is learn basic hardware and software concepts. I'm sure at these days nobody don't have a computer. Most of you have laptops. Among you who do not have a laptop? One. That's all. Okay. Can you manage to bring a laptop? We'll try. Because in my course, we have to bring laptops with us because many of these activities will be classworks. See, here we have classwork, activity. Many of these are classwork. So I'll give you an activity, see, class activity, find the areas, and so on and so. So we have classwork activities, and later on, we will take the attendance from the computer. So next week, after the vacation, everybody should be bringing his laptop with him, and we will take the attendance from the laptop. So I won't spend my time reading names. It will be on the computer, and we will have practice, hands-on. I'm not going to give this lecture as a theoretical lecture and then you go back to the lab and try something you already forgot. No, we will have hands-on. The thing that we give you here in class, directly implemented in your compiler. Okay? I have a very small demo of things we're doing in this class. We can later see it in a video clip, but we'll come to that later. Now, second part, lessons. Lessons are very important in items in this class. Chapter 1 has a lesson. Chapter 2 has lessons. Lessons are these small icons here, as you see. If I zoom in, see them? These are lessons. If I click on a lesson, it will open up the first page of a lesson. So this is introduction. So this is summarizing the book. Now, 1.1 introduction. If I open the book, 1.1, I read something really similar. Now, you read and compare. I'm sure, yes. I'm sure you cannot read this small text here. Now, please read and compare the right side and the left side. Do you see any similarities? Exactly. Okay, so this is 1.1, click continue. Okay, computer software. What is a computer? Still 1.1. Computer software. And then, oops, I have at the end of this page, I have something to do. Definition of computer software, and then online discussion. Actually, this is defined here somewhere as computer software. Okay, in the book, I have to zoom out just to. And on this side, many of my activities is related to things that you already read. Now, in the book, you are free to finish chapter 1 in less than 1 minute, just doing like this. But online electronic books, you cannot do it, because to pass this one, to click on continue, sometimes you are in this case, you can go to the next page, but sometimes you have to answer a question instead to go to the next page. Now, what is a computer? I'll click next. You should read this. This is for your general information. DVDs and hard disk memory. Quizzes will be based on information that are given here. So if you read them, you can answer some tricky questions. Now, computer organization, there's an input and output unit, there's a memory unit. And see, I'm going smoothly here, but sometimes there's at the bottom some booby traps like we have here. So there's a trap. I cannot go next. There is no continue. I have to answer this question. So this means answering this question, I have to carefully read whatever is written here, because it's going to ask me here. Do you need a break? Okay, I'm just pointing to some external link here. I hope you enjoyed the break, and then what? Yeah, this is a question here. Memory unit. Input unit to the memory unit. Let me back off here. Yeah. Which part of computer is in charge of controlling when information should be read from the input unit to the memory unit? To answer this, I should read something about memory unit and control unit and whatever. If I answer an incorrect answer, it will not let me go through the course material. So I'm stuck here. Wrong. Output unit is in charge of exploring so-and-so information. So I click continue, and it will punish me by having me stuck at the same page, if not the page before it. Okay? So paper books, you can always finish one chapter in less than a minute. But this type of lessons, to finish it, you should understand what you are reading. And I'm tracing things here. So you get marks while you are reading. This is considered as participation points. Okay? So please concentrate while you are reading. And even if you get low marks here, you can take it again and get the full mark. So it's not a quiz. It's not a homework to submit. But you can, if you leave it on and don't finish it, don't complete it, then sometimes the system will restrict your access to the second chapter only until you finish this chapter. So don't have everything piled up till the end, because, for example, this is chapter 1, Introduction to Computers. If I go to chapter 2, let me click on this one here. Wow, now we have some highlights. I'm helping you with your book reading. I'm putting highlights, underlines to help you. As imagine this is a used book, huh? Update this lesson. So please notice I can have some restrictions like this. Condition. You should finish chapter 1. See, chapter 2 depends on chapter 1. You should spend at least 10 minutes on chapter 1 and complete it with better than, like, say, 50% grade. So if you don't finish chapter 1 or don't spend 10 minutes on it or don't have a grade better than 50%, then you will be restricted from entering chapter 2. Okay? I think days need to be adjusted here, but it's covering the whole area, so I don't care about this. Now in this course I'm giving you a tool, an electronic tool, beside the book. Now this does not mean don't buy the book. The doctor is giving us summary of the book and everything is there, highlighted, very clean, nice and neat. No. You need the book. Why? Because the questions are in the book. There are many nice solved questions at the end of each chapter that I mostly used in our quizzes. So be prepared reading them before having quizzes solved in your self-review exercises. These are not available online. Okay? So you can read them. Many of my quizzes are taken from here, and these are solved at the end. So all these questions are solved. This is answer to self-review exercises, and I give homework questions based on the other exercises here. So the book is essential. The online material are important as a supportive material to whatever we are learning here. So I hope we will enjoy this mixture of online and offline materials. I know this might be new for you, but it will be hard at the beginning. Is there any other questions? There wasn't any question in the first place, but is there any questions? Or should I explain maybe more? Okay, let me show you something here about that. Fine. So chapter 1 we've done. You have to read it at home. Everything is general information. Most of it is high school knowledge. So you can do it all alone. Activity 1.1, I call homeworks activities. Okay, I just changed the names. It's an activity. So activity 1.1, define computer software. It is from the book, direct. Cut and paste and just put it there. Then online discussion. Online discussion, how to fill online discussion. You just click on this button here. Now first, read what is requested from you. We read together in the book that computers can do exciting things. So please share with us your thought by giving one exciting thing computer can do. Do you think computer can do exciting things? Yes. So if you said yes, just write one exciting thing you feel a computer can do. Then share with other students that wrote exciting things and either agree or disagree with them. So this is a forum just having you participate together. To post something, I just click on this button here. I don't know. It's called a new question. Sorry for the name, but just put the subject here. What exciting things? Yeah, give online lectures. So computers can give online lectures. This is an exciting thing. Using computers, this is my homework, I've solved mine. We can have online lectures. So a student Okay, at home can still learn. I've done. So, do this homework with another example. Now, you might comment on my on my thread here. We call this thread, either by agreeing or disagreeing. You might say, I disagree, it's a bad thing to do. Having students at home will keep them lazy, they will not educate well, all kind of stuff. You can just argue with me, okay? And other will say, no, this will help the rush hour, this will benefit in the e-learning thing and everything now. E-commerce, e-business, eBay, e-learning, it's the e-bomb. So everything is E. So you can always argue things here. Actually, the course is not full with arguments. Maybe first chapter, because first chapter we have introduction and history, so there are some arguments. But once we go to chapter 2, 3, and so on, it will be more practical than arguments. Okay. So this is not an art course. We'll sit and have some philosophy against each other, but this is part of it in chapter 1. So part A, I will consider myself finished this thing. You are ready today to go at home and solve everything here. Even take checkpoint 1 if you're ready. You can start discussion and define it, cut and paste, and so you are done with chapter 1, part 1. Now, chapter 1, part 2, this is starting with programming. This is the real course starting here. Now, the real course is going to start here. We have to write a simple program. To write a simple program to program computer, we need a compiler, something called a compiler. A compiler, it will compile our program. A program is the language that a computer understands. Okay, it's not close to our language and not close to the machine language. It's somewhere in between. Okay, so in my course I take programming as a game. So I don't take it serious as theoretical thing, and so we download a game called Cbot. This is a game. Just click on this link here and it will download a game. You can play with this game and program. Let me show you this game here. So Cbot is a game, and midterm 1 will be using this game. So this is Cbot. Download it from the link I just gave you. Close the program. Why is it? Maybe this one here. Maybe I should download it again. Okay, so let's click on this site and just download. Just open it. And then we have 2 compilers. So we're going to download 2 things. One is a game and the other one is a compiler. The compiler, we have 2 kind of compilers. One is Microsoft. This is the same as we're going to use in the lab. The other one is much it's a light compiler. I will next lecture I'll give you a CD. Everything is on the CD. The compiler, the game, everything will be on one single CD. I will give it to you just in case you have problems downloading things from the net. So you can always use this CD. Can you just close the door at the end? Yes, thank you. Instructions are given on how to install the compiler, step-by-step direction. this is for the compiler. And let me show you a 10-minute demonstration of what things we're gonna do in this class. What was the site? Yeah, bit.ly/mutawwa200. Enter. Yes, this should open it. Is it gonna open?